there's ways I think that you can train. When I say train, I mean just make people better able to cope in real time, because that's the trick. All roads for me obviously lead back to ear training. You know what I mean? Because there you are again. You can't really respond. I tell people all the time that learning harmony and learning scales and all the sort of nuts and bolts. What we consider the basic elements of music. Learning all that is so important to your. It's the exact same thing as me talking. In other words, if you play a chord, I should know what that chord is. Just the same way as if I say this sentence to you, you know what I'm saying, and you know how to respond to it. Mm-hmm. That it's a language. You have to become fluent in the language. Right. In order to be able to have a call and response. You can't even do that.
Right,
you know what I mean?
And again, beyond even the ear training part of it, it also goes back to having a common history of what you've listened to musically.
Sure.
Because a lot of that is going to come through.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to go, I know what that
right,
is.
genre-specific stuff.
Right.
Exactly.
There you go.
That's exactly right.
So everything comes full circle. It's like everything is dependent on everything else.
Right.
All the different aspects.
But I think call and response, there's different levels of it or layers of it. Like one is the call and response between all of us. Mm-hmm. But then there's aspects of call and response that you can do within your own instrument. Mm-hmm. The drums is a classic,
because there's so many different
piano, right?
Piano's classic. This is the trumpet, and this is the rest of the big band.
Yeah, right, or some stuff like that.
Same
and
thing.
the same thing with a bass where you play, this, and then you pop and you slap. I mean, those are all call and response type of things. This great keyboard player that you all know, Bernard Wright. He he used to teach about call and response, and considering that to be one of the most important aspects of music. And one thing that he talked about was he talked about just taking the clave, or a clave-based rhythm, which is bop 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 bop, something like that, right? And breaking it up and say maybe the first three are single notes and the next two are chords,
right?
Or you can break it up any way you want, and it becomes call and response within your own instrument. See what I'm saying? So that those types of things, call and response is a vast topic that just permeates everything we do.
And it leads really to what phrasing is, because phrasing
exactly, and that's what
is call and response.
Right, but that's what we have to try to help teachers help their students
Absolutely.
with.
Because that element, that aspect of phrasing is like the topping on the cake. Now it's about
Oh yeah, all the
and that the tempo may still be here.
But that's conversational, right?
It's just like somebody who writes poetry.
Yeah.
It's how the words fall.
Right.
There you go.
Right. If you say that,
and it's again related to rhythm.
Yeah.
It might work out. One of the best ways I found to work with students is to sing some of the patterns. Ba ba ba, but accentuate ba 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 ba.
Right.
Ba ba. No, and leave out the first one.
Right.
Ba 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 ba.
Exactly.
But this is still constant.
Right.
These are ideas, and you get used to this stuff. You never lose what you gain. You just add to it.
Right.
And that's what you want to do when you respond to something that comes your way, that you hear and you go, I got something for that. No problem.
That's a good way to look. Yeah. That's a good way.